Good afternoon, Hearne ISD parents and guardians. This is Mrs. Amanda Prier and Dr. Lauren Williams of Hearne ISD. Welcome to Eagle Check-In. Today is Friday, October 22nd, and we are so glad that you could spare a few minutes to get an update about all the great things happening in Hearne ISD. Thank you so much for being a positive parent and tuning in. Today, we will be providing you with some end of the 6 weeks updates, ways to support English and social studies at home, and some announcements on the Hearne ISD Gifted and Talented program.
Keep in mind that the end of the 6 weeks is just a few weeks away. November 5th will be the last day of the 6 weeks, but November 4th will be the last day students will have class for the grading period. Please be sure to reiterate to your student the importance of having all their classwork completed before November 5th, since they won't be physically on campus to get any last-minute assignments turned in that day. A few other reminders: attendance matters every day. Every 6 weeks, please make sure your kiddos are attending every class. Even tardies matter, not only for their attendance records, but for their overall learning and academic success. Please make sure that your students are showing up to make sure they can be as successful as possible. Also be aware that grades can be corrected. If students do not pass their assignments or need extra help to improve their grades, it is important that they advocate for themselves and kindly ask their teachers for the help they need, like extra tutoring along the way. It's important that students know how to allow wiggle room and not wait until the last minute for the final deadline. Even though the end of the 6 weeks is November 5th, we should be modeling good planning skills for our kiddos. Now for some helpful tips and apps to support you and your students with their English and reading classes. One of the greatest resources is Khan Academy. This is a free set of tools to help in every subject and topic area from pre-K to college and beyond. Students practice at their own pace, first filling in gaps in their understanding and then accelerating their learning. At Khan Academy, it's a great way for your child to get the help they need with what they're learning in school, or even to go beyond and learn something completely new. Common Lit is another great free resource to help 3rd through 12th graders in their reading and writing. There are a ton of high interest texts for students to read with multiple choice and writing questions that are aligned to the skills they're learning in class. Currently at Hearne Junior High, the English department is utilizing a curriculum called Amplify. This high quality curriculum requires that students receive and complete their homework, which are called solos, every single day in order for them to be successful on their in-class assignments and activities. Please be sure to check with your 7th or 8th grade kiddo each day and make sure that they have completed their solo for their English class. Like a track athlete practices running to build stamina in their sport, it's important that our kiddos at all levels are building their reading stamina so they get used to reading for longer spurts of time, something that many of them struggle with when they get to the STAR test. Encouraging your kids to read short stories, articles, or even novels outside of class and reading with them is a proven way to help boost their academic performance.
To support the development of social studies skills at home, talk to your child about upcoming holidays and about civic responsibilities and rights like voting and community work. While you are reading the newspaper, surfing the web, or watching the news, discuss events with your child. Talk about the geography of our community and practice directional vocabulary like above, below, under, close, and far. A fun activity is to have your child help with navigation to different locations. Using Google Maps or Waze, teach your child about addresses and how to read a map. Remember, you are your child's first teacher. I am pleased to announce that Hearne ISD will soon be accepting referrals for our Gifted and Talented program. The referral window opens on November 1st and closes December 16th. Anyone, whether you are a parent, teacher, or community member, can refer a student to the Gifted and Talented program, and universal screening is done on all kindergarten students. What is Gifted and Talented? Gifted and talented is a student who possesses or demonstrates high levels of ability when compared to their peers and who require modification of their educational program if they are able to achieve in accordance with their capabilities. A gifted learner is one who asks a lot of questions, is highly curious, is mentally and physically involved, may have wild or silly ideas, discusses in details or elaborates, works beyond their group, shows strong feelings and opinions, creates new designs, enjoys learning, likes to manipulate information, is keenly observant, and is highly self-critical. What is involved in the Gifted and Talented program? In our program, students receive more personalized instruction. This does not mean that they have to do more work, but they receive work that is on their level. Referral forms can be found on your child's campus, and digital forms are available on the Hearne ISD website.
Thanks again for listening to Eagle Check-In. We hope that this was helpful to you today. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.